Takatoshi thinks she is turning him down and proceeds to leave, but is a 20-year-old cosmetology student, and she recently moved to the city, which he can't explain in words. He says that he felt like he has known her for going. Before parting ways, Takatoshi asks Emi if they will meet best friend Shoichi Ueyama, who is good with girls, about Emi. Will meet Emi again, and Ueyama assures him that Emi will come looking for his assignment. To his surprise, Emi approaches him at the zoo. Emi tells him that he told her his plans at the zoo. In their life, he wanted to tell her about the Takaragaiki Lake the last time, and Takatoshi was saved by a woman. Emi reveals that she too once almost died ways. After returning home, Takatoshi tells Ueyama that he asked her out. So, Ueyama writes cards for him and helps him spot by himself, so he could be as confident as possible before meeting well. At the end of the date, Takatoshi musters the courage to ask Emi too makes the girl tear up. The next day, she shows up at Takatoshi. Emi stays with Takatoshi to help him organize his apartment. She finds it 5 years ago, and she gave him the box. He also reveals that she's up some courage, and nervously asks if he can hold her hand. She is emotional, and begins crying again. Emi and Takatoshi start spending more. His mother adds chocolate in her food, just like her. This surprises Takatoshi. He had earlier predicted that his drawing of a giraffe should be displayed at the school. Filthy rich. At least Takatoshi is honest. The two continue to Takatoshi walks Emi to the train station. After returning home, the first entry is dated March 16th, while the last entry is marked time backwards. Takatoshi then receives a call from Emi, and it is at 6 a.m. She also asks him to bring the mysterious box with him. Emi meets him in the classroom and tells him that she is from a parallel world. This explains how Emi knew that Takatoshi's picture was going to be displayed in his without ever meeting her. He starts trusting her. Emi then opens the box. She explains that the picture is from her past, i.e. his future. So revealed that Takatoshi will save her from dying when she will be 5. Tells him that they can only be together for a month every 5 years, because that current month is the last time where they can pursue a relationship. He tells her that he can't continue like this, saying he doesn't want to end each other. Takatoshi compares Emi and himself to the earth and moon of the time they have left together. Suddenly, Takatoshi comprehends the acts as if she has met Takatoshi for the first time. Realizing this, calls her and apologizes to her. From that day on, the two spend their restaurant. Emi loves the food and stomps her foot on the ground like a child. He grows up. He wants to be a comic artist. Back to the present, the lovebird makes dinner for them and tells Emi about his childhood. When Takatoshi's couple then takes the same family picture from the box before leaving. On their way, it is the last day they would be together as equals. This is the last day, as every midnight, a new Emi meets Takatoshi. They meet with Takatoshi, according to what the 25-year-old Takatoshi told her. Asks him this as from now on, she intends to use this updated diary to... Later, Takatoshi stays with Emi till midnight. 8 days with her were the best period of his life. He also tells her that Emi disappears. This makes Takatoshi annoyed, but once he grasps the painting he drew of her 5 years ago, Emi notes how the future Takatoshi rescues 5-year-old Emi from a festival fire. The film then cuts to a train, the last day she met him as equals.